Womp womp. Hello? Has it begun? I believe it has. 1 second. Oh, I'm back. Just trying to set some stuff up. We're in a copyright era. Okay, I've got the chat open, ready to go. Let's hear this. All the freaking, the sound of like the clanking, cause like I'm putting down my phone or I'm grabbing stuff. That's so funny. Mic is sensitive, I guess. I'm currently listening to Stardew Valley OST Land of the Green and Gold Leia's theme. I've never played Stardew Valley, but I heard this song once in a silly cat video and I'm like, this is so cute. This is not my typical pen, is it? Yeah, no, this is huge. This is my typical pen. Why is it so small? Alice. Hello. Alice, are you already on my stream Discord? Or is this your first time here? Circles. Horse. Yes, this is how you draw horse, I think. This looks crazy. Where are all the people who voted for sketch stream? Not here yet, hey? Because if the stream is a little bit slow, I'm just gonna switch over to doing animation anyway. Just trying to draw different types of houses from memory. Now I'm trying to draw like an estate. But I've like never researched how to draw something like that, or like what would like make a building, like I don't know, like architecture, if that's the word to use. So I'm just kind of coming up with shit at the top of my head, so it might not look like nice. Let's check Discord. Literally, what is even, like, what is this? Maybe there's like a door here. And then there could be like another like really pretty looking balcony here. And like a double door. The way I stuttered saying that was crazy. So you can come out and stare at the balcony. There's little lanterns. A big door. Why is there a watchtower? I have no idea. It's like, is this a castle or is this a modern building? Only God knows. Oh, Anthony, hey! How are you, man? I don't know what I'm drawing here. I'm trying to like just come up with different building designs, just like off the top of my head. And it's in this moment that you realize like why people have studied architecture and like know the different like ins and outs of things. I'm not thinking about how this house functions at all. So I'm just like, okay, this is a building, this is that, this is this. This is basically what it was like when I was designing the big kahuna, the kahuna gang's building. Like, I'm like, oh, I really want to have like a balcony and a this and a that. But then I didn't think about like how that would function in terms of their rooms. And like, how big is this building? Like, how much space is here? I really like when like big estates have like the rounded driveway and like a large field. And then like the double lantern things, or actually just like a single lantern is fine. It's so cool how there are so many professions in the world, tons of things we never think about, and it's someone's whole career for real. Thank God we have like actual interior and exterior designers. Because if I had to design a house, it would be like the most dysfunctional building. Because I don't know how the heck it works. This is supposed to be a fancy water fountain. There's so much that goes into it too, like knowing how to utilize the space right and like make it make sense. And it's like I don't often know how to do that, so I just end up like with Animal Crossing, for instance. There's so many creative people on that game, but then when I had it, I just got so overwhelmed, and then I didn't end up like I destroyed my island, like basically cut down all the trees and moved the islanders to one side, only to do like nothing, because I didn't know what to do. Now you gotta make the blueprint from the plumbing to work into that fountain. Let's just pretend it'll work somehow. Then they've got a limousine. So, long cube. An eraser. It's kind of like a dragon. The way I drew it. That's the driver's seat. I'll put another limousine back here. Or like maybe like a Hummer or something. I don't know. A bigger car. I don't even know how to draw one, so it's literally just like a generic car, but like larger. And there's like a rich person here. Oh. There's a butler that has the door open. The butler's like right this way, inviting all the guests in. There's people celebrating inside. More limousines and cars are all parked outside one after the other as they're all making their way. In and out of the building. There's no trees. I gotta put trees. Yes, that's totally a tree. It's Senpai from FNF. He's a rich guy in this AU, I guess. Pico's like, I'm just here to rap battle. Where are the people who voted for sketch? They're not even in here. Alright. Since there's no one here for sketch, I'd rather just work on my animation. What is happening? Hold on. Why is it doing that? I've gotten some progress on my animation, so I want to move on and just keep doing more. Yay, animation! Yeah. I'm gonna eat candy. Sorry if you can hear me eating it. Want to see what I did so far? So I cleaned up girlfriend completely, and I cleaned up boyfriend. A bit of it still needs to be tweaked, but I think I'll tweak it another time. Let me change the screen. Okay. It's coming together. So, oh my god. I'm so sorry if you can hear me chewing and everything, but whatever. Okay, so I just gotta get rid of a few things to kind of clean that up. And then my boyfriend's missing his mouth in some of these drawings because I wanted to add lip sync to it. I'm gonna like loop this for a bit so I can see what feels out of place. So I have him kind of move his arm like that. Maybe I should squish it down more. I don't know. That might be overkill. Oops. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's a little too fast. But I kind of like it instead of it just being like Mm, I like it being stiff actually, it makes more sense. Let's see. Maybe from here it'll help me see it better. Nah. Yeah, I prefer the stiff version. It looks cool. Okay. And I'll just start by doing it in color instead. So okay, let's see how the lip sync for that looks. Space Siblings Official says, how do people like you tend to do this? Y'all are so good. In terms of animation, lots and lots of practice. Like, I used to not be as good at animating or even cleaning up my animation and then setting goals, because like if you look at my channel, I have some previous FNF animation that from when I first started doing FNF animations, and it looks way different. I don't want to use the word worse because when you're starting something out, it's not always going to be good, right? So, practice. Practice studying from other people who are way more skilled, and then disciplining yourself to like genuinely want to find something to improve at. Like for instance, I told myself like I really want to get better at making my animation more fluid, and I also really wanted to get better at my cleanup, my line art looking better. I'm gonna make a duplicate of this before I do anything, just so I have a copy. So what is this? I have a spare of this, and I don't know why. Okay, so this is it before. You can delete this now. This doesn't matter anymore. And this is, I think, is a version of the animation where he doesn't have the microphone. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. Yeah, you can delete that. Keep that here. Lip synced. Hi, Ellie. I should just change the title of this stream from the Kofi stream to spooky stream, because that's basically what I'm doing. Is that, can I edit that while I'm streaming? Is that possible? Because this was originally going to be a Kofi sketch stream, but that's not happening anymore, so. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Also, let me put this music back on. And I'm gonna change the thumbnail to be the spooky stream. And I'll put this in. Oh boy. Where's my spooky stream playlist? Wait. Let me see. It should be there. Playlists. What? Oh, it's called animation process. Okay. Did it change? Cool. Okay. Sorry, I'm missing the chat. It says, Anthony says, but what's a kofi? What if a kofi comes in, then you'll have to change it again? It doesn't matter. If a kofi comes in, I'll still draw it anyway. It's just that kofi streams are more focused on just drawing the kofis, and like right now I don't have any, and like the people who wanted me to do the sketches, they're not even here. So since I'm animating, I might as well switch it over to that, because the whole point is like, if anybody wants to see the process of how I started animating this stuff, it's easier, you know, for it to just be the same one playlist. Versus the sketch stream, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal whatsoever. If it's on this. Oh my god. Sorry about that loud noise. I bumped into my phone. For the sketch stream, it doesn't matter if it's done in my actual sketch stream days or if it's done during this spooky stream. It doesn't matter. Okay, Ali says, how have you been lately? I just started my last year of high school. Ooh, congrats on being on your last year of high school. I'm good. I'm just tired. I had a pretty busy day today, so I want to sleep. But if I don't work on this dang animation, I'm never gonna get it done. How should I draw his mouth? would take this mouth shape. Okay, put that here, bring it down. Try and draw like an opened mouth. I'll zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing properly. So I'm trying to change boyfriend's lip sync mouth shapes to better reflect what he's saying or singing or rapping or whatever. Let's see. Savor your last year. You know how to do the South Park style? I mean, I can if I just have a reference image, I'll be able to do it. Yeah. Whew. Maybe I can like reduce how much of this swirl is happening here. Candy. Yum, 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 yum. Delicious. Oh, wrong layer. I muted my mic because I'm like absolutely destroying this candy right now. And I just don't want my mic to pick all of that up. But yes, Anthony, I can draw South Park style. If you want me to. Bruh, not me deleting the wrong thing for a second. Let's see here. Okay, this raises up way too much. This should be fine. Maybe I could turn the music up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear it that well. Now I just hope that the music won't like be... It doesn't seem like it's fighting with me in terms of audio levels, so that's fine. You can't hear the music, or me, or... Okay, I've turned it up a little bit more. You should be able to hear it now. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me turn up my mic and see if I can hear it. I've turned it up a little bit more. You should be able to hear it now. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me turn up my mic and see if I can hear it. Okay, I turned it up. It sounds like you can hear it now, so... At first I wanted to add like a little tongue here. I kind of like it. But it looks like chewing gum. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I prefer it being an XD. Now let's see how the animation looks. Let's shift this so it's not like so far out. Okay, that works. Keep it nice and simple. Okay, you can hear it. Hello, the man. Okay. Finally, we're on to the next drawing. I want this drawing to look really, really good, so I'm not going to do that today because I don't have the energy to do that. So instead, this is already cleaned up. It's literally just, yeah, I've already cleaned this up. Even boyfriend is clean. So I don't have to draw this again, except for maybe lemon. He needs to be redrawn. But I'll get back to that another time. I also don't want to work on this right now, because I just don't have the energy to draw lemon right now. This is clean, this is already clean. Oh, so I can do a little shading on them. Okay, I'll work on this part then. Okay. Again, the beauty of this, I can click on the layer that I want, press O, and then it's gonna find it for me. So this is scene 8. Boyfriend rapping in the foreground, girlfriend sitting in the speaker. Okay. So. Yeah, I choose to keep this one simple. Okay. So scene 8. Okay, hold on. BF scene 8. Well, actually started by saying scene 8 underscore BF underscore clean. I probably could put a dash scene 8 boyfriend clean. Oops, did not mean to do that. First attempt, or just say scene 8 rough, or yeah. Oh, the Discord thing? It was less of a shout out and more of a concern. So I was just saying, like, don't DM strangers. It was less of a shout out, more of a warning. Is there any other drawing on this layer? Nope, just that one. Okay. That means I can do this. Boop, and delete it. The logic stuff at the bottom right looks like the coding language blueprints. Yeah. This is basically the coding of animation at this point. This is basically the brain or the nervous system of the entire animation, where it keeps all your frames and files and layers all organized. I used to be so afraid of this thing, the node view, because I didn't know how it worked. And so once I had my last job, that's how I really learned how to utilize the node view, and it's awesome. Ooh, throat. Major 41 says, IDK whose channel this is, but the art is fire. Thank you. I'd be afraid to. It looks so overwhelming. Yeah, it is. Like there's so much like this. What I'm using it for right now, just to organize, is just like the bare bones. There's so much more you could do. Like if I open the node library here, you could do so much. Like you could do editing and compositing. Like you could edit like how do I make this more visible? You could edit like if you want to add a cutter tool to it, or like add shadow, transparency, blurs, cutting things out. I don't know, camera moves. I don't know what the hell this field chart lens flare. I didn't even know you could put a lens flare using that. I always did them like I just made them myself. I never actually took this into consideration. So yeah, it's really cool. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Back to work. I'd be afraid too. Looks overwhelming. Yeah, I already responded to that. This is so cute. Ah, this is so cute. I want this to look a little better though. Yeah. See if I can like. Perfect. Wait, not perfect. Perfect. It may not be exactly how it looks in the sketch, but it's still pretty good. That looks weird. I'll just redraw that. It's hard to make it make sense right now. Such a huge gap there. Do I not like the bigger one? I guess not. But yeah, let me see. Who knows at this point, right? Okay, this is looking a little better. Oh, that looked actually better. I'll keep that instead. And then just... How do I shift just one side? Is it Alt? Okay. Ew. No. No. I don't know about that. I'll just draw a whole new line. Does it still color? Shit. Okay, it does. Alright, let's play something else. Ugh, not this ad. Bitch, I'm from Memphis. What you know about me? Big G-L-O in the G-L-E. Ooh. I don't know what the hell she's saying, but I just love her voice. Glorilla. And I like when she says, huh. I love this remix of this song. It's so good. Sorry if my mic like picks up on the music audio. I don't have my headphones properly on, so I don't care at this point. In the future, I'll get like a nice headset that has a mic included in it, so I don't have to have like the music echoing. But for now, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. But then again, I never really cared too much for lyrics. I agree. The sounds and the beat, they mix exactly same. Like lyrics are nice, especially like if it's, I don't know, like really talented rap artists, in my opinion, that are like good lyricists. Their songs are fun to listen to try and break down the song, what the words and stuff mean. But other than that, I just like to listen to instrumentals. I don't really care about like all the other stuff. That's why I like Brazilian funk, because sometimes you look into the lyrics and you're like, oh, this is what they're saying. Ugh. But otherwise the beat is like really good. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I first heard this song in one of my yoga classes, the instructor played it, and I'm like, ooh, this song sounds heavenly. Oh, that's supposed to be like that. Okay. Let's see how that looks cleaned up. It looks so fucking strange. Like, it's so funny how when you sketch stuff, sometimes the sketch looks better than the cleanup. And I think it's because of all the explorative line work. So when it's all cleaned up, it just looks like so generic. I'll just add, oops. I kind of want to do this, even though it's like a cleanup. No, it looks weird. Add some extra detail that could help make it look better. Oh, well, Sierra says, I saw the notif and went to do something to eat, and then time just escaped me. Wah. You made it. Hi, Big Champ. Hi, OCR. Yeah, see, I was gonna do a sketch stream, but then you guys were late, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna animate instead, because I've made a lot of progress with my animation, and I want to just finish it before Halloween. Let's see. Anyway, back to the animation. Animation. Let's pray it does get finished. I know, because if it doesn't, that's another year we have to wait. Like, I can't believe I made this last year with the intention of like posting it last year Halloween, but I just got like, first off, it took me a long time just to finish the actual animation itself, and then I started working, so it was like I literally could not finish it. But anyway, it's only August now. We still have September before October. So I should be able to finish it, hopefully. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of like lazy about this for some time, so I have not like put as much effort into it as I should have. Hence why I'm trying to do it a bit more on stream. Do subscribe. I'm trying to draw my lines nice and clean, but still add a little bit of surface stank and sketchiness. That way it doesn't look too plain and boring. Yeah, no, I'll finish it. Don't worry, Nikoya Art 2024. And now it's 2025. Halloween is so close. Yeah. What the hell was I deleting? Can't wait for Halloween. It's nice giving the trick-or-treaters like candy and stuff, but at the same time I'm like, bruh, I should be saving money, not fucking buying these things. Oops, what the heck? There we go. Can I color this? Of course I can't. So something is disconnected here. Well, what is it? What could be? What's disconnected? Everything seems to be connected. Oh, I was pressing the wrong key then if that's the, oops. If that's the case. Okay. Animation is so much work. What? Oh. Sorry if you guys hear this song a couple times. I just like listening to it. It's time to have another piece of candy. If I mute, it's because I'm eating candy. Rapper ASMR. Let's see if you hear the thing crack. Oh shit, you can still hear me eating the candy. I forgot to mute. Lol. Whatever, fuck it, why not? Spooky ASMR stream. Bruh, no, wait. I have to mute. I feel like it's too much. OCR, how's your day been, man? Oh yeah, crunch. Oh my god. I'm like forgetting. Pretty solid overall, just vibing. Nice. The other day, I saw a TikTok live where this guy just was like using his telescope and just like looking at a star. It was really pretty. And he had like some good like dad rock music playing. It was like such a vibe. So I feel you. I'm glad you're vibing. It says there's a contest for this one webcomic and I'm hoping I win a prize. Oh, best of luck, man. I didn't know you draw. The fact that you draw yet you're supporting another artist, thank you. But I do that too. Like, even though I can draw, I like commissioning my friends and then like commissioning artists whose style like I really like, because anything I can draw for myself, I'll draw for myself, but I also like being surprised by what other people can do. Oh, this hand looks fucked up. What the hell did I do? I doodle. Oh, I almost dropped my tablet pen. You said, I was gonna show off a Santiago fan art, but I'm not liking how it turned out. No! Show it to me! Listen, I don't care what skill level a person is at, whether they're like fucking like Picasso or some random artist or whatever, or they're like stick figure level. Like, just seeing art of like characters that I like or my own OCs makes me super happy. Like, so please, by all means, I would love to see it. Oh my gosh. If you decide to like post it, you can like share it via Kofi or something, or because I was thinking of maybe having like a fan art chat in the Discord server. Like, it won't be a text chat, but like you can send images for like art. But I don't know. I mean, if anyone does anything stupid, I would just kick them out of the Discord server. My Discord rules is basically like 1 strike, you're out. There's no 3 strikes, you're out. I don't have time for people. I don't have time for things. You know what I mean? So, do what works for me. I'm a content creator, not a fucking, I don't know, parent, not a nanny, not any of those things. So I gave up. R.I.P. Santi Doodle, sadder emoji, cry emoji. No, now I wish I could have seen it. Here, I'll draw a crying Santiago. He's begging you to please draw him again. Please, please OCR. Please draw me. I really want to see. He says, sadly. Alright, I'll DM you on Kofi. Yay! There he is. I'll put this little Santiago up here. Well, I'll put him here. Alright, let's see what song I can play next. Dude, T-Series is gonna copyright the crap out of me if I play this Indian song. Oh, Kevin McLeod. Okay, this is definitely like non-copyright for the most part. Kevin McLeod. I like this song. It's called Infinite Perspective. It's very chill. Let's see if you guys can even hear that. I think you should be able to hear it. Oh yeah, you can hear it. It just sounds like a choir, a male choir singing. Damn it, I keep forgetting Kofi is weird with images. Like you can't just drag and drop it, like you have to actively like... Oh wait! Oh, you do? Okay, here, wait. I'll just do it on Discord, one sec. I'll make a channel called Fan Art. How the fuck do I edit this? Okay. Can you see it? Okay. OCR, I made a channel called Fan Art. Can you see it? Try sending something. Cause let me see if I can even see it from. You can see. Are you able to send photos, or can you send text messages as well in there, or is it just photos? Because I'm trying to set it to be photos only, but I don't know if that's possible. Let's see. Ah, what? It says you do not have permission to send messages in this chat. Okay, let me edit that then. Okay, let's see. I can see the channel, but I do not have permission to send message. Okay. What about now? Oh, you still don't have permission. Okay. I have to actively, like, fucking change that. Okay, you know what? I'll give you a new role, if that helps. I'll make a role. Okay. Permissions. Attach files. Okay, let's see if that works. How can I give you this role? Here we go. Oh my god, I don't know if this is like this is gonna work or not. Let's see. Art. Attach files. Okay. Now let me see if this works. I like your Discord icon, thanks. Oh my god, you still don't have permission. Okay. I don't know what the fuck to do. I have to literally go. I'm gonna go on call with one of my friends and like fix the Discord a little bit because I messed the whole thing up, I think. I was expecting a carrot. Well, I changed it. No, like there has to be a way to fix this because I literally had a channel called testing where people were allowed to send messages within. Okay, you know why? Here, I have to just change it to let you actually be able to send messages. Let's see. Okay, cool. You can send the art there now. Oh, one sec. In about 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to like disappear from stream for a bit. Oh, that's so cute! What the heck? Wait, this is so cute! This is so cute! This reminds me of like stick figure fighting animation. It's like, oh my god, wait. Have you ever watched Dick Figures? That like online series by Mondo Media back in the day? This is so good. What the heck? But yeah, no, like the thing I like about stick figure animations, right, is that like they don't have super complicated designs, yet they still look really good. And it's like oh my god, I don't know how to describe it. Like, you know, like red, there was red and blue in Dick Figures, and red also had a hat. He had like a backwards hat. There was Lord Tourette's with the party hat or wizard hat, I can't remember. There was like the dude bro jock guy, and like the girls, they just had like circles that represented their chest. Like, so it's such simplified designs, but you can just tell who is who. I love the way you drew Emilio. He has like this dark shadow on his face, but then he has stars in his eyes. It's so cute. Oh my god. Thank you. I appreciate this. Thank you. What the heck? That is awesome. That is awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you sent this. What the heck? Oh, my back. Ow. Did you guys hear that? The snap? I wonder if let me listen back and see if I hear that. Okay. It might have, like, it sounded like a click, but I cracked my back. That was funny. Anyway, well, I don't do stick figure fights, but yes, I like them a lot. I like to, but that's another tall mountain. Yeah. Yeah, just start small. This is great. I've always, when I was a kid, I always wanted to do stick figure fight animations. I have so many of like other people's stick figure fight animations saved to my DS, but like I just, at the time I didn't know how to do that. So this is so cool. Wait, I want to draw them. One sec. I want to draw them. The Amelia stick figure. The thing with stick figure too is like, you really have to just know how to simplify them to make them look good. I'm not used to like drawing like stuff like this. I'm used to being able to draw like full faces and like expressions and stuff. Like I'm tempted to add eyebrows right now, but I'm like, no, you have to keep it simple. That is so cool. Like, I feel like stick figure animations and stuff have so much, like, aura. One step closer to that chat room. That's so cool. I love the way you drew Joaquin, too, or Juan. We're calling him Juan now. This reminds me so much of like I can't remember what his name was, but there was a stick figure animator that I really liked that always drew his OC with like a cap like this, on Flipnote. Oh, I literally did the exact same pose that you drew him in. I still need to get Grandpa and Carlos and eventually give them hair, because that was their main detail, but one day eventually, yes, please do. And when you do, feel free to send it again. How do you draw a muscular stick figure? It looks so stupid. If you want, I can draw you as a stick figure. Yeah, sure. I love the way you drew Santiago's eyes too, because he's got like, he doesn't have like I don't know, the way his pupils looks really cool. I kind of want to give him his little hair thing, but I don't know if that's like too much info on a stick figure. This makes Santiago look so cool versus like he's normally a goober. I guess he has his cool moments too. Yeah, this is lit. Oh, you have him holding his hat. That's so cool. Oh, dude. That is awesome. I kind of want to give Emilio his ponytail. I wanted to make Santiago look cool in a goofy, confident way. Nice. Have you watched Wednesday season 2? I've not watched it, but I've seen that it's out. I didn't even finish the first season. I was watching it with my family, but we just kind of fell out of it. I was gonna call them the Troublesome Trio, but the Troublesome Trio is more Joaquim, Emilio, and Gustavo. So, what is the color that I forgot? Like Roy G. Biv? Oh my god, they're Roy G. Biv! Red, green, blue. Well, Roy G. Biv also includes violet, but whatever. I'll say RGB gang. Let's see. Will stick be added to the commission sheet? Just kidding, unless. Yeah, for like $1, I could draw them as stick figures. Stick Koyo arc acting. Starting now. Neat Koyo arc. Stick Koyo arc. I'm gonna put this in the chat too. This was fun. That is awesome. Dude, oh, and it's so cute. Oh. Listen, I love all art. I love it so much. But when you're an artist, it's so easy for you to like go so hard on yourself because you want to be perfect. But it's like, no, like the way you draw within itself is appealing to many different people, whether you know it or not. So that's just so cool. Thank you for sharing your art. All right, let me move this out of the way so I can continue animating. RGB gang. Okay. Oh shoot. All right. I got 10 minutes and then I've got to end stream because I've got to do a few errands. And honestly, it might take me about an hour, so there's no point having an hour break and then going back to stream. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm just gonna do whatever I can today, and then I will just keep animating off stream. Aw, warms my artist heart. Tears of joy emoji. Yay! You're welcome. Thanks for being so stoked for it. Sticked. No problem. Even for me, like, as an animator, sometimes I feel bad that, like, my Instagram and, like, all that stuff is just full of sketches rather than, like, finished artwork and stuff. Like, there's so many people who have, like, paintings and stuff. And then I realize, I'm like, you know what, though? It's all up to you. Like, what do you like to do, right? I like to sketch. I like to doodle. I don't usually draw like finished paintings and stuff, but that doesn't mean that I can't push myself to do that thing. Even with this, like I'm pushing myself to choose to make animation for FNF. I don't have to do this, but I'm choosing to do it. and it's going to be a great portfolio piece. So other than that, like, my Instagram is just for me, and I have to always remind myself that, like, it's just a place for me to post my sketches and, like, move on. And if other people don't like it because it's not professional enough, that's not my problem. It's fun for me. So love your art, because people will love it anyway, and then the ones who don't like it, that's their headache. But if you want to improve because you want to improve and because you need to improve. That's all. Don't improve for people's validation, because then it's like, bruh, you'll end up finding out that they don't really care. That looks weird. Oh my god, Zai! Hi, Z! Dude, thank you for being patient. Wait, hold on. I had to finish my candy off stream because it was just too much. Zai says, I just got home and saw you're streaming. Yes, but I'm about to literally end stream in like 7 minutes because I have stuff to do, unfortunately. Also, I know I've said that we're gonna do the Japanese learning stream together, but I've just kind of like been doing other things, so I kept putting it off. But I'll chat with you later about it, and we can like pick a day that works for both of us, and I'll just schedule the stream then so we can study Japanese together live. OCR says, that's why I stick, pun intended, to calling myself a doodler. Less hassle, and I don't feel like I need to actually improve, period. Kudos to people that make this into a living. I don't have that drive. I personally feel like I can't get into the art zone if I'm just stressing over the details constantly. That's true. It really is. Like, that kind of stress and that fear of like wanting to be better but not having the skill can really kill a person's motivation. So I'm glad that you're not thinking like that. Like with Big Kahuna, for instance, right? When I was in school, I struggled with focusing on my animation. It was really pissing me off that I wasn't like able to draw at the level that I wanted to back then. So when Big Kahuna was being worked on, I was like, my mind was just, I want to have fun. I want to make something that I will be proud of and something that I want to watch. And I've always made flip notes. I've always wrote stories. I've always liked coming up with funny and funky like ideas. I'm a great planner. I'm a great organizer. So let me just put all of that and do my best with my thesis film. And I did. And luckily for me as well, like, that was during COVID. So I got to do my work from home for the most part. I upgraded my drawing tablet, my computer, everything, and just like became a hermit crab working on this film, and it was so good, and I'm very grateful. Anyway, it's just fine. I just got back to school. Ew, school started for you. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Summer is so short for you guys. Summer is very short. Ali says, honestly, I needed to hear that. I got placed in an advanced art class this year, and I've been feeling really nervous when it comes to showing my art to other people. Aww. Don't worry, man. I've been there. Like, literally, when I was in art school, like, it's definitely a lot more pressure because there's lots of people who are stronger than you at what they do. But, you know, you often hear the word imposter syndrome. When I say this, I don't mean to sound boastful because only God knows what I've truly felt on the inside, but I've never allowed myself to feel imposter syndrome. Why? Because I had to tell myself, I'm like, listen, people are at different levels. Some people have raw skill and are easily able to adapt to things. Other people have been like studying and busting their ass off for years to get to the level that they're at. Some people had certain privileges to be able to go to art school beforehand. Some people didn't. So just do the best that you can do for yourself and move on from there. And look at school as more as trying to improve yourself rather than trying to compete with somebody, because it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? An OCR says, funny and funky FNF clown mod. Zai says, I don't mind. I think I'll enjoy this semester. Lots of math. Nice. It's good that you like math because I hate math. It's honestly, I don't even hate, like, math isn't a bad subject. I just struggle with math. I do. I really do. OTI says, I never felt imposter syndrome because I'm her. Yeah, no. I had to just tell myself that, like, even when I was making my thesis film, there was a person who felt really bad about whatever the heck they were working on. And then they were like, oh, like, how do you feel like this other person's getting their film done really fast? And I'm like, girl, my film is literally 3 times the length of that person's film, and I'm on top of my schedule. Like, most people are making a 2-minute film. I'm making a freaking 10-minute film, and I'm already 70% done because I'm pushing myself to work not only at my pace, but I organized myself well and just, I stuck to my personal strengths. I didn't make this film with the intention of it to be 10 minutes. I made this film with the intention to enjoy myself and make something that I could be proud of. And also, like, I was like fucking praying like crazy, asking God, asking Jesus. I'm like, yo, I need a job after this. I really want to like have fun with this, and I hope for the best. And that was it. And I just pushed myself. I had my own motivation, everything. What that person or this person or that person was doing didn't matter. All that mattered was what I was able to do for myself in that moment. And I was very grateful because prior to that, I hated every other assignment I was given during school. Imposter syndrome wishes she could be me, Nikoyo based. Zai says, the thing with math is that sometimes it's hard to comprehend, but comprehend some stuff, but because it becomes really abstract. Well, Ali says, I'm in 3 art classes this year. I'm either gonna improve drastically or burn out. Sometimes it's both. Sometimes it's both. But it'll be worth it. Like, honestly, like, after going to school, my art still had a few issues, but ever since my first my first storyboarding job, I saw a lot of my different flaws, and I like tried to learn from that. And then I tried to like connect with other artists and like practice even more outside of school. And truly, it's like, even if you don't get perfect in school, once you get like a job opportunity and stuff, like all these things, like putting it into practice is part of what makes you get stronger. Like, my animation skills improved drastically when I first did that FNF dancing animation. Freaking FNF of all things, right? And then when I got my first job like on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, it was a huge learning curve, but I had a great supervisor who was always like making sure to give good feedback. Like, when I say good feedback, I don't mean like positive reinforcement. I mean like actual feedback to help me fix whatever I make mistakes on. And then I was also working with a lot of talented animators, so I'm like, okay, what can I learn from this person? This person has very good sense of weight, stretch and squash, flow in their animation. Let me study this and get better at that. And these are the things that help me improve. And now, like, again, the fact that my animation has improved so much that I'm making this, like, again, compare this to the first FNF animation I made. So you'll improve. You'll improve. That's all. Anyway, I have to end stream, unfortunately, because I got a lot of errands to do. So it sucks that this stream was pretty short, but regardless, thank you guys for joining. And Ali, I'm pretty sure you're in the Discord server, right? If you're in the Discord server, that's good. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I gotta go. And I'll probably stream. I won't be able to stream on Thursday because I'm busy, but I'll probably try and stream on Friday. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway,